Yo, what's good, y'all, bro? Welcome back for another trade recap, bro. Let's get this shit going, bro. Let's get this shit going. All right, so before we start this trade recap, I just want to say that, guys, we passed the funded eval 50K on a fucking head top, bruh. But before we even start getting excited about that, let's execute on how we even got to even winning the challenge, how we even made profit for the day, because that's what's really important. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this junk. So boom. Today we had, I think, jolts. Some we had some like one red folder news at like 10. Wasn't too worried about it. It was like jolts news or something like that. I don't even remember the name if I'm being honest. But anyways, so coming into the market, okay, hold on. Let me take off these lines real quick, bro, because low key it's just too many lines in this. Hold up. Not bad. Okay, clean shot. Let's do it. Oh, all right. Whew. I'm tired. Just got off work, bro. My fault. So, like I said, coming into the to market open, we created this 4 hour, yeah, 4 hour bearish SMT, super high time frame bearish SMT. Off the rip, bro, I was like, okay, my bias is already leaning bearish, like just already. Like I'm not gonna even try to hold it. Boom, lower high on ES, Nasdaq higher high. All right. So from there, that's like a macro perspective. Well, from then I tried to find some 4 hour draws on liquidity that this could target based off the SMT. I had these previous day lows right here that I marked out on Nasdaq and on ES. ES had some more low resistance lows like right down here, but I wasn't really too worried about all these previous session lows or whatnot because I was really just primarily focused on this London lows, Asia lows, and then previous day lows. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just for the meantime. I don't like to get over ambitious, with my take profits. But today would have been the day to Loki do that. We had a super high time frame SMT. So, but anyways, from there I scaled up to the lower time frame to the 1 hour time frame, and I saw that okay, kind of waited for market open, pre-market kind of went by, market open came along, right? We made another bearish SMT. Nasdaq again made a higher high, sweeping out London session highs on Nasdaq, while on ES we made a lower low. So we have a bar SMT and 1 hour SMT. These are just, to me, these are like indicators. These are just like indicators in my opinion. So I'm like, okay, bet. Like we have high like 4 hour SMT and 1 hour, bro. Price is gonna like we're gonna be bearish for the day. So by then, once I saw that market open, I was already pretty much set. So then I focused on Nasdaq immediately because we swept up the highs. And so from this kind of to the 5 minute, right? Boom, we create this 5 minute bullish imbalance, right? So I'm like, okay, bet, and we took out these highs, so this is perfect. So to confirm my bearish bias, I want to see. We already have a sweep of our key level. Key level, our London highs have been swept, and we created SMT off those highs. Boom, that's two. So to confirm my bearish bias, I want to see this gap get inversed, and then I want to see like after the inverse, I want to see scale to the 1 minute and look for like a 1 minute retrace into the 5 minute confluence. And usually, like I would try to kind of wait for a 5 minute retrace into this, but not to say I couldn't hold my water, but like it's like it was just so obvious where price wants to go that I just automatically after seeing this inverse, I just scaled onto the 1 minute time frame. I was like, hey, I'm gonna get an entry on the 1 minute. I don't like even though like we came really okay, we broke this 1 minute stretch, we came into this 1 minute gap, right? But we did kind of tap into the 5 minute gap a little bit. So literally, that's all I really wanted. I wanted us to just like tap into the gap, even if it's just like a little bit tap. I'm cool with that. Like it's cool. So we tapped into there, hopped in my trade. I tried to catch the best. I was hoping I can get it like up here, but didn't quite. But whatever. Anyways, entered right here. Had my stop loss above, like above this candlestick. And you're probably thinking like, yo, like, why would you do that? Because price could literally come retrace and stop you out. So I was like, okay, I'm willing to take the L on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really willing to take the L on price retracing, stop me out. And then lucky, that still wasn't gonna like stop me from entering another trade. Because again, like I was just so firm on this bearish bias that like I was like, bro, like I just know price wants to dump out of here. Like I think not that I have to enter, but I just like why not? If I know if I'm pretty, I have high conviction of where price wants to go. Like, bro, why not just enter like the trade? Try to get the best. Try to get the up the best entry you can to be able to, you know what I'm saying, profit. So we get a 1 minute sweep of these highs right here. Even then we didn't even break 1 minute. Oh wait, nope, we low key didn't even break 1 minute structure. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, that's insane. But anyways, I didn't see this thing. I wasn't really like the higher time frame was so in line with the lower time frame that I didn't really have to look for little like itty bitty like little confluences to just pair up with it. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of reacted off what price was giving me. So I entered here. I initially had my take profit at Asian lows, but I'm gonna be honest, I was at work. I did, and I couldn't really just stay like looking at my phone because I was literally like at work, just literally I was glued to my phone because I was trying to manage my position and just like watch price. So I ended up like I was like, okay, look, if if I can get a 1-to-1 at London lows, I'm just gonna take that 1-to-1 for the day, and I'll sleep easy. And at the end of the day, if I just hit one hitting a 1-to-1, I'm cool with that. So we hit the 1-to-1, and I was like, okay, cool, bet, nice, 1.5K on that trade, cool. But man, I could have low key had extendo clipped take profits all. I could even target these previous lows, because mind you, we have all this uh, low resistance liquidity here, all this unmitigated lows right here. It's just like there's just free money waiting to be taken. So I was like, bro, I really should have like just gonna like held it out, but I'm not gonna not complain over spilled milk. It's cool. I made my profit for the day, and that's really all I cared about for real. And I was able to predict price action pretty well today. So it's like a win in my book, regardless of how much I made or could have made for real. So pretty much wraps up this trade recap. I know it's pretty quick. There really wasn't much. I was low key worried here because yes, I mean see this is one of my convictions. It was just like I had to just stay strong. Like ES was chopping, bro. Like after the macro ended, we were just chopping. And I was like, bro, ES is going to sell off at some point. ES is going to sell off. I don't know when, but ES will sell off. And then then literally what happened? Literally after it prices might take profit on Nasdaq, ES dumps. I'm like, dog, that's just insane. And the reason, honestly, I'm gonna be so real, like the entry on ES probably would have been better, but I was a little bit iffy because we had taken out these lows already and created like a small bearish S&T with London lows, but baited it because It was lower time frame action. Why am I not doing it? It was lower time frame action, and I was like, bro, let me not even get like manipulated with the lower time frame because with these trades, I've noticed it's so easy to. I usually when I lose trades, I get manipulated with the lower time frames, like making SMTs or whatever. Like I've noticed that, so I've just kind of been staying firm with my time frame alignment with my higher time frames and my like specifically the 5 minute. So the 4 hour and 1 hour line, 5 minute execution, 4 hour and 1 hour not, 15 minute. So I've kind of been keeping that and adjusting my strategy to that, and it's been playing out in my favor pretty well more than often. So, anyways, this was the trade that we ended up passing your eval on. Super turn. I'm definitely gonna hop in another 50K eval. Yeah, just so I can have, if I can like just have two counts. I'm gonna try to shoot for that. Don't know when, but when the time comes, I'm gonna let y'all know. Other than that, it's gonna wrap up this trade recap, bro. Thank appreciate you for tuning in. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Deuces. We're not. Oh yeah, I'm not trading tomorrow. I'm not trading till Thursday. Thursday's my last trade. My trading day. The week is just looking too hectic, so I'm just gonna chill. But Thursday, catch y'all on Thursday. Deuce.